What's up, second channel? So this video was recorded about 2 weeks ago, and the footage was given to an editor because I'm testing out new editors to get you guys more content more frequently. So a lot of this video was edited by an editor named Clockwork Angel, and a lot of finishing touches were also done by me. So please enjoy, and I got a new video on the main channel coming very soon. Hey everyone, how you doing? I just want to react to the new idubbbz video because I didn't end up doing it the day I was supposed to do it. The Charlie Kirk assassination happened. I think you guys understand that was just such an intense situation that my attention kind of went all the way away from YouTube drama. But, yeah, welcome to the Chaos channel. Welcome to the second channel. Apparently, they lambast Kino Casino in it. Or he does. And apparently, there's been some streams going on. So, let's see.
Today, I'm going to be doing the thing that everyone tells you not to do. And that is feed the trolls.
He does that a lot. And I don't know why, because he always acknowledges that I'm going to do the wrong thing. He's very dumb in acknowledging that constantly.
One of the more important things that I want to talk about is my relationship with Anissa. I love Anissa. I love every-
I don't give a shit. Actually, yes, I do. Tell me more about your relationship. Tell me more about your horrible relationship. Tell me more. I love learning. We're gonna learn.
I love Anissa. I love everything about her. I've only grown to love her more with time. And
so have I, honestly. Oh my god, that thumbnail. The internet versus thumbnail is great. And he watched some of it. You could see that he watched some of it.
A lot of people online don't see it that way. For me, it's very obvious. I thought more people would be able to catch on. I am quiet, stoic, talking.
Stoic! He's stoic! He's stoic. Are you? Are you stoic? This video is the definition of stoic.
We've been together for nearly 10 years, and all of it has been online for the public to see, and there are still people accusing her of cheating, accusing me of being in an abusive relationship, and there is no evidence for any of this except, like, I guess body language experts coming on and being like, idubbbz is being stoic here, therefore...
Chat, word of the day apparently is stoic. So, okay, this all makes sense. So, a lot of people I know were telling me that he keeps using this word stoic, or that he refers to himself as stoic. I thought it was going to be like a one-off thing, but he hasn't stopped. He's done it like twice or 3 times now. That's really funny. You know, I needed this in light of everything going on. This is fucking great.
Okay, hang on. Watch the change there. Watch the change.
Dude, I need that triangle that TPP has where he goes, ah! And him doing that over where he goes, ah! They are probably so fucking happy right now. I mean, I think they are. I saw them on Twitter post like, "Thank you, idubbbz, for paying for my dinner." I know how you guys feel about that too, dude. When that content cop check came in, woo! My girlfriend was really happy. Okay, I'll tell you that.
No, he is disgusted at her. He's depressed. He's so disgusted.
Working on.
He looks disgusted with this.
He looks so uncomfortable. He's like, should I be here? He
looks
looks so uncomfortable.
Yo! He does look so uncomfortable. The one other thing I do know about this video is that I am not in it, which is kind of shocking. I'm not trying to be like arrogant here. The reason some people told is because he's not actually engaged in an argument, which is obvious. And he did this in his last video when he talked about fucking immigration or whatever. He's not engaged in actually having an argument. He's trying to pick easy targets, and yet he still fails. I wouldn't consider WestJet an easy target personally, but he probably sees like WestJet as like some faceless slop tuber he can make fun of. He knows that Kino Casino was going to make fun of him regardless, so he picked them because they're a smaller target. I was thinking that rationally he would go after like the biggest video critiquing him, which is my video, and he didn't, which is like, I can't believe that. After a couple friends kind of like said, well, you know, it kind of makes sense. It's kind of on brand for him. He's punching down to creators that like he thinks he can get in on because he doesn't have any actual arguments against me, and I believe that. I don't think he does have real arguments against me that are smart or well thought out. I don't think he's smart.
Look at this guy's body language. He doesn't want to be there.
Look at him.
Look how miserable he looks. Dude, he looks
Sans! They went after sensitive society? That's my boy too. Shout out to all these people.
Dude, he looks like he wants to kill himself.
I mean, I kind of want to kill myself now. Okay, so they're not a fan of the resting bitch face.
It's not the rest. Oh my God. Oh my, look at that. You know, so much space and not a lot of thought, you know? Woo! We are 2 minutes in. Holy shit.
And even when I smile, you guys still like contort it into he's so uncomfortable or
You constantly look uncomfortable and miserable. And we have years of footage before this shit to compare it to where you didn't look constantly uncomfortable and miserable. So it's not stoicism. It's not your personality. There's a shift, okay? I'm concerned trolling right now. I'm worried about you, okay? I don't really actually give a shit. Just to be very clear. I think this is funny. This is entertainment to me. I am bullying you in a video game.
through the pain.
Burn.
Oh, he's so uncomfortable. And
No.
he's smiling on his face,
What?
but inside his eyes, you can see his pain.
That's-
Gotta love creepy sex theories. Remember that time when you were on Noah Samson shit? Nah, I'm not gonna bring that up. Nah, I'm not gonna. Remember that time when Noah Samson had this? Nah! Never mind. Fuck that guy. That guy is just as fucking.
For the reason of sexism and people's view on OnlyFans.
Victim card alert! Victim card alert! I'm a victim! I'm a victim! I'm a victim. Feel bad for me. Sexism. I am a victim of sexism. I'm a victim of racism, homophobia, transphobia,
xenophobia, anti-Semitism.
these fucking nuts. My jaw is burning.
Cut that. Keep that. Cut that. Keep that. And then keep me saying cut that. But cut me saying keep me saying cut that. Actually keep it all in. That's funny. Bleep.
Sexism.
The Reddit will hear about it. If I say
Sexism.
you have to bleep it.
They want to push forward a narrative that she is actively and continually cheating on me.
Have you ever seen the South Park episode about the succubus? That's how I kind of view Anissa now. I used to not think that, but it's literally the story. Because now all he does is like, there's got to be a morning after. That's idubbbz now.
And if you listen to freaks like this guy I'm about to show, it makes sense why.
Who's the freak?
They are
Who's
obsessed.
the freak?
Anissa wants to have.
PPP is a freak, apparently. I don't think he's a freak. I think he's a jolly guy. I love him. Chat, should I go in the casino? Comment if I should go in the Kino casino.
I think he wants to bang Anissa. Anissa was horny and wanted to have sex with this therapist while Anissa figured herself to it.
Yep. Do you think that makes her pussy wet?
Buddy,
Did
was she
she
getting
stop?
plowed?
That's what I'm saying.
What we're describing here
Shout out to Andy Worski and PPP. Those guys are so funny.
is two grown men who are fantasizing about a stranger and his wife and what they do in the bedroom.
No, they're making jokes at your expense. This isn't an actual sexual fantasy. I don't think that. In fact, that sounds like a nightmare. In fact, thinking of what Anissa does in the bedroom to you would probably come up in a nightmare, and I'd rather not think about it. But they're making jokes. I'm pretty sure you've made sexually explicit jokes in the
You're
past
a whore?
about other people.
I want this inside of me.
What's that one you said about Leafy? Cute little lesbian, tight little pussy. What about that? What about the Mr. Gear comment where you accused him of being a pedophile?
That is creepy weirdo shit.
Maybe it'd be creepy and weird if you didn't overshare. Also about your sex life, with Anissa literally claiming that she's tried to peg you before.
Ian's not into any of that shit. I've tried.
There's idubbbz with the bull.
He's using sexualized terms to describe a picture of me and my dog. And what are we doing? So many people will tell Anissa and I of just like, don't feed into the hate. And it's like, okay, we're going to post some normal stuff. Anissa posts just me with a picture.
That's the normal stuff. Well, you can't do some crazy controversial shit and then post normal stuff and expect not to be clowned on.
There's idubbbz with the bull. Gorgeous.
Hey, was that a joke? Was that a fat joke? Did you just fat shame PPP? I can't believe you would do such a thing, idubbbz. You and your bitch wife.
Gorgeous Gabe Plowder in the back room of the salon. 3-hour bukkake session with all of the male stylists.
If you're curious about
Dude, this is an ad. Did the Keno Casino pay you, idubbbz? This looks like an ad for the Keno Casino, dude. A fucking
about the hairdresser these guys are talking about, I will point you to my disgraced boxing coach, Michael Briggs.
Disgraced by who? You're the disgraced one.
This stupid fucking loser and his dumb as rocks wife.
Whoa. You know his wife is actually like a fucking victim of like child abuse. Like a genuine victim. Something Anissa wishes she was. I'm not even saying that in jest. Anissa really likes to be a victim. No, that woman's story is really powerful. I did a stream watching it. It's on the H3 podcast channel. Please check it out and go support her and her movement and her foundation. And this boxing coach seems to have a good head on his shoulders and seems to be a pretty sharp guy. So, if anything, the insults from idubbbz should probably be a bit of an endorsement. I don't want to know what a boxing coach that Ian would look up to would look like, honestly. I think that's a scary thought to me.
They already spilled their guts. They were getting paid like $5,000 to go on this podcast.
I'm going to be sending you guys $5,000.
No, they were not. It's because either you didn't pay them or something like that. It was during the show. They were not getting paid to go on the show, you fucking liar. Jeez.
The bonus that you never got.
I think they were maybe afraid that...
Right, that's what it was. It was supposed to be a bonus. You're a fucking liar. They were promised a bonus that you did not pay, so he paid it for you during the show. They were not promised money. Okay, you're a fucking liar.
Michael Briggs decided to invoke the name of one of his presumably friends and say that Anissa was like thirsting after him.
She definitely had a big crush on one of the guys that would come in and spar with him. Yeah, even if he would like beat Ian up, she'd be very into it.
For whatever it's worth, every time Michael Briggs, my disgraced boxing coach, would reference Gabe, he would always refer to him as Gorgeous Gabe. He couldn't help but refer to him as Gorgeous Gabe on the podcast.
I would call him Gorgeous Gabe.
He's a beautiful guy.
Yeah, he's got tattoos. He's large. He's tan.
I don't call him that. My wife doesn't call him that. If you have some unresolved sexual tension or...
See, now you're doing it. But the thing is, you're not joking. You're actually projecting this onto him. You're saying, this coach is a
squeaker.
Gay man. That's what you're saying right now. You're like, you are a gay guy. You like boys. Because I don't like the way he perceived Anissa's reaction to this other man. Who, by the way, Anissa has an admitted history of thirsting for other guys while she was with Ian, Chris Raygun. Very well known. Put your hands down. I wasn't ready.
Now, I know a lot of this is very grotesque and obsessive. I would prefer if people didn't talk about me and my wife or other people in this way.
Welcome to the internet, you pussy.
I briefly want to talk about the concept of being a lolcow.
That's what This is the only clip I've seen. And he's definitely a lolcow.
These fucking losers, they love the concept of like labeling someone a lolcow and then like bullying them and watching their life spiral out of control. They won't, say as much. They'll just be like, yeah, we just do it for laughs. The whole thing's entertainment. It's just just innocent guys just having a laugh. Thankfully, Anissa and I are in a much safer and privileged position than many other people who are the targets of guys like this who want to bully them into submission.
Buddy, you submitted and then they bullied. Okay, nobody had to bully you into submission, all right? You submitted and then got bullied. I want to make that very clear.
There is the fat one in his cohort who are listening to Anissa.
Whoa! Mr. Tolerant is fat shaming. Whoa! What the fuck?
Seeing people mock and make fun of her dad with Alzheimer's.
They were laughing at my dad for getting sick on some of these forums.
What did you think? What did you think? Because you shared it online?
Yeah.
I mean, like, that's what people are going to do because they want to get a reaction out of you.
Yeah.
I don't think they probably even really believe the stuff that they're saying, but they know because it's extreme and like edgy that it will cause you mentally spiral like this. So that's why they do it. And you're telling them that it affects you. So guess what? They're going to keep doing it.
Dude, that's fantastic advice from PPP. Insanely good advice. You should take it, Ian. Stop oversharing online, dude. Stop oversharing online. A lot of this would not be happening if you would stop oversharing online. My camera isn't being centered. Fuck.
This is how the internet works. It shouldn't be, but that's how it is.
The whole time, he is not saying that he is a perpetrator of bullying her. What he's saying is that other people are doing that. But he is doing it actively. In this video,
he didn't say he wasn't.
And in other videos, he's literally bullied and made fun of her dad who has Alzheimer's.
With a late-stage dementia patient who is a extremist Muslim, and he sees his daughter covered in tattoos.
He's got Alzheimer's, bro.
Married to idubbbz the cuck, and he just freaks the f out. idubbbz is having to take him on walks through the neighborhood, talk to this demented guy.
So this is something that he's very familiar with.
Oh my god. Hey, he didn't say he wasn't the one doing it. And fucking he can. That's called free will.
For some reason, in this moment, he refuses to take any ownership of the fact
he doesn't have to. Fuck you. Why should he?
He is part of the problem.
What? It's not a problem. The problem is you're oversharing. Listen, it's not cool, right? Obviously, I denounce that. You shouldn't do that. But I'm going to laugh at it. I don't think the fact that her dad has Alzheimer's or whatever is funny. I don't think that if her dad has dementia or whatever, I don't think that's funny. I think his joke was funny. It's not the fact that it is. And I also think a part of the reason why it's funny is because you guys are big pieces of shit. And I do not care. I do not care. All right? I don't care about you. I don't care about your family. It doesn't matter. Because you show no empathy to people that you claim, to the world, to other people. You only show empathy for yourself. So, I don't know. I just give you guys the same energy back. And when it happens back to you, you really don't like it. Because that's an injustice. That's not okay. The joke is dark, the joke is funny, but you guys overshare about it and you welcome yourself to that kind of ridicule. And it partially has to do with the way you behave online. Maybe if you didn't act like fucking sociopaths online, you wouldn't get treated like it.
Like, that's what people are going to do because they want to get a reaction out of you. So that's why they do it. And you're telling them that it affects you.
He doesn't want to admit it. And it makes you wonder why. And we get a little window.
I bet you if you asked him, he'd tell you.
This is how the internet works. It shouldn't be, but that's how it is.
No, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be how it works. It's true. In a normal society, it's probably not how... In the broader society, it's probably not how it works. But on the internet, that is how it works. And maybe it shouldn't be. But I'm not going to pretend to care about you when I don't. I don't care about you, Ian. And it's not my job to. When it comes to jokes and comedy, that's on the table. When you overshare like that, you open the doors. You open the floodgate. You can overshare. But this is what's going to happen when you overshare. And not just oversharing, again, to be clear. It's the way he conducts himself online, the way he morally grandstands. You know, I went over it all in my Content Cop video. Because of the way he conducts himself online, he welcomes himself to a world of criticism. And Anissa has, for years, welcomed herself to the world of criticism by the way she's acted, the way she treats other people and dehumanizes other people online. The way you guys have dehumanized Ethan Klein on Twitter after your fucking video, pretending like you care about him and that he deserves empathy and he deserves all the love in the world, which, by the way, only came up after your fucking YouTube apology ratings fraud told you to, you know, show some sympathy. You opened yourself to this kind of criticism and you overshare, and people are going to make fun of it because some of the shit that you guys say is ridiculous and is going to make fun of. It's abnormal. It's abnormal. People think abnormal things are weird. People think weird things are funny. People are going to laugh at weird things, and I'm not going to feel bad about it. Sorry. Maybe that makes me an asshole, and I didn't claim to be a moral arbiter. I'm a dipshit.
Why the fuck do you think he says it shouldn't be? Could that be because it's wrong and it's a mean, evil thing to do?
Okay, it's not evil, you fucking retard. It's not an evil thing to do, you asshole. Oh my god. See, here's what I'm talking about. This is the dehumanizing language of it. You're acting as if it's inhumane to laugh at things that are weird and different. You're acting as if it is inhumane to make jokes when that was your career going into this thing. Are you saying you were an evil, inhumane person? Maybe you actually think that about yourself in the past. Maybe that's why you are such a spineless bitch. Obviously, people, and I'm going to use myself as an example because it's easy, but I have sympathy for people, and I have a big heart. I care a lot about people. But you can't expect people not to make jokes when you overshare and are a big piece of shit. Now, obviously, I think there should be a line universally, and making fun of Anissa's Alzheimer's dad is probably too far, and it's not a joke I personally would make. It's not a joke I am above laughing at. I'm a human being. But it's mean. Yeah, it's mean. It's mean-spirited. But maybe that's the same energy you're putting out there.
It's plain as day that he's part of the problem, but he fucking refuses, like a coward does, to take any responsibility for him being part of the problem. I don't think a lot of these commentary channels want to be held to a higher standard. I think they want to comment on...
Yeah, you know what, you're right. I don't want to be held to a higher standard because I don't give a shit about your standards. I set my own standard. It's my YouTube channel, not yours. I don't want to be held to a standard. I don't give a shit. If I'm not up to the standard of the viewer, then the viewer can fuck off. They can unsubscribe and not watch me. I don't care. I held myself to my own standard. And if people enjoy that standard, they're going to watch. And clearly, people are fucking watching. And clearly, people are no longer watching you.
They don't want to reveal too much of their own morals or principles.
Because it's no one's fucking business what my morals and principles are. It doesn't matter. That's not the creator I want to be. I want to make funny videos. I want to make interesting videos. I want to make informative videos. I want to make deep dive videos. I don't give a shit about your fucking... no one should give a shit about my morals or principles. They should give a shit of whether or not my video is entertaining or not. And that's all that matters. My morals, I think, are pretty sound. I think I have pretty good morals as a human being. But that doesn't matter. And I'm not going to share them with you. We're not going to go sit down in a room with a therapist. I'm not going to cry to you about what my morals are. Fucking asswipe.
Next guy is the perfect example of what I'm describing. He is being very critical of me talking to a therapist. I was like, this might be able to communicate authenticity, so I'll include it.
You're so performative. Oh, you chose this guy. This guy's video is like actually dog shit.
If you're going to be a hater-ass bitch, take it the full way. Take responsibility for having the opinion that crying online is pathetic and weak.
It depends on what you're crying online about. I don't think the Times Markiplier cried online was pathetic and weak. I think there's a line to it. When you're morally grandstanding about your best friend who you're making a hit piece on and performatively crying on camera and being selfish about it, people are going to make fun of you for it.
Say, I am the enlightened centrist, and other people are going to make fun of you for that.
Because people will use that information against him.
People will...
Why are you making this... You just pulled the politics out of your ass. I'm an enlightened centrist. Shut up, bitch.
Will use the information against me. Who's people?
Me.
I'm pretty sure you're people.
Yeah, I'm people.
You're the one who's playing this fucking clip. You're the one who's making this video. I don't know why these fucking pussies don't accept the full troll mask.
That's why I'm not in this. I am making fun of you for pathetically crying on camera because it was pathetic and performative, and it was not authentic.
Acting as if being sincere is impossible to do online. It's not impossible.
It's not. It's not. You are insincere. That's the difference. I don't think you were being sincere in that moment. Maybe you were. But what ruined it was your inclusion in a hit piece video where you smeared your old best friend and backstabbed him. It came off as extremely pathetic.
But we're making that choice intentionally. So you making this bold claim that we are like unaware what happens when Anissa talks about her dad who has Alzheimer's or me crying, like we're very aware that that is going to be viewed as gay and be made fun of by people like you.
You're gay. Queer. Obviously, I support all my LGBTQ plus viewers in my audience. I'm not using gay as a pejorative. I'm just mocking idubbbz.
Bro, what is going on? Anissa legitimately convinced him his entire being as a person is bad.
Did I once say my entire being is bad?
Yes.
You're allowed to be critical of yourself and the content you're making. You would benefit.
You basically did, and you're like, I missed the old idubbbz video.
From being
It was a whole self-pity fest.
Actually comment on what I was talking about. Do you agree or disagree with a statement that you should be making videos and documentaries about people who are mentally disabled because you are encouraged by your fan base to do so?
No, you should do it if you want to. And it doesn't matter if they're mentally disabled. Are we not allowed to talk about mentally disabled people in media? What about Chris Chan? Is it immoral to document what Chris Chan has done and gone through? I don't think so. Do you think so? Because that's kind of what you're implying. Do you think school shooters, like mentally... No, I'm not saying all mentally ill people are school shooters. I'm going to be clear. Or mentally disabled people. But what about those people? Like, wasn't the Sandy Hook guy autistic? Because he's mentally disabled. Is that too far? Like, where's your line, Ian? You're just kind of using groups of people as a shield. You're using... you're virtue signaling about groups of people to morally grandstand. And it's kind of pathetic.
And fellas, and even fellettes, all right? Never, just listen up, all right? Never let your partner actually change you this much. Never let them convince you that you are so bad as a person. Like, everything you do, the way you act, everything you believe is bad. And you must agree to their way of life, everything they do. Obviously,
why do you think that she thinks everything I do is bad? I'm like, man, these people have fucking drank the Kool-Aid to a disgusting degree.
Obviously,
what does that mean? What Kool-Aid?
Legitimate criticism taken into account or whatever, but this is legitimately tragic. He cannot be proud of a single thing he's ever done in his entire life. He just feels guilty about all of it because of
It comes off that way.
I'm proud of plenty of things. I'm
like
not just going to go on stream and declare it. Like, what do you, like, it's so boring.
What are you proud of? What are you proud of?
Like, I don't want to talk about how proud I am of making the Airsoft Fatty documentary.
Oh, you owe him money.
Like, do you guys really need me to fucking bloviate
yes.
about how I really enjoyed following the narrative structure of a fatty battling with his friends?
Oh, yeah. Wait, didn't you make a video on Dax Flame? Didn't you you made an actual documentary on Dax Flame? I mean, I don't know if he's mentally disabled, but he's definitely socially awkward. I don't know if that counts. Fucking editor, fact check me. Double fact check moment. Cameron here, fact checking my fact check. So as it turns out, ignore the Dax Flame point entirely. Airsoft Fatty is literally disabled mentally, and so was his friend. idubbbz made a whole documentary about a bunch of mentally disabled people.
These commentators are commenting on is they're saying like, oh my gosh, that would crush me basically if my wife described me in that way or said that about me. And it's like, okay, it would hurt you. You're feeling bad through me. You think that I'm...
Yes. Yeah, actually, yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I feel horrible that your wife told the world that you shit yourself and you stink and you have horrible breath. She's afraid to kiss you and sleep next to you because of it. That you were so unsatisfying to her that she publicly talked about leaving you on Discord for another man. Yeah, I feel pretty bad about that. That she overshared about almost fucking pegging you. Yeah, I feel kind of bad about that.
Feeling those same feelings that you're feeling. I'm not.
Of like good shit to your content as well, you're legitimately, fighting against like evil people and shit like that.
Because I'm sensing this guy is being his own version of sincere.
What the fuck is a version of... Motherfucker, it's either sincere or insincere. Stop fucking bloviating, you fucking prick.
When I'm giving my actual authentic take about something, you don't need to put the blame on my wife. You don't need to say that she's controlling me. This is very off base. People who are in relationships, they communicate, they talk. This is just the reality of getting in a relationship and becoming more enmeshed. Like it happens. If we eventually have a kid together, like it's very important that we're on the same page and that we communicate. I know it might...
Yeah, just wait like 5 or 6 years before you do that, please. Before you attempt.
These people cannot fathom that the based epic N-word guy has changed his mind over time. It's got to be a woman's pussy or Hassan. I think if they accept that I came to
more
that
than that,
decision
actually.
on my own...
It's definitely more than that. And I have a video coming to the main channel soon called Meet the Jamha is all about it. It's definitely more than that. And I'll expand on it in that video. So you're going to have to wait. You're going to have to wait.
Have to reckon with some demons of their own. Like it's hard to accept the fact that I've taken this journey and
it's like you make a point where it's like, oh, people are unwilling to accept that I've changed. It's not that at all, by the way. It's not that at all, but let's play devil's advocate and say it is. And then he goes, he must be reckoning with demons of his own because he doesn't understand that I haven't changed. You're doing the same thing back. You're a fucking hypocrite loser.
And Tectone is right. This guy is such a disappointment. Like, idubbbz calling people incels when the first woman he met literally destroyed, like, took over his life and destroyed him, dude.
But Anissa is not the first person or not the first woman I've met. I've met plenty of other women. She's certainly not the first woman I dated.
Yeah, that came out online that he was like dating fans for a little bit. I remember seeing that.
Certainly not the first woman I've had sex with. But
whoa, wait, really? Now that's a revelation. I didn't know that. The last name.
Also, there are a lot of grown men out there who were outraged to find out that I changed my last name from Washburn to Jama when I married Anissa.
Who took his...
Yeah, I think that's fucking crazy. I mean, you do what you want. I'm not outraged by it, but I personally would never fucking do that. Sorry, babe. If you're watching, you're going to be a Fields, okay? And you're going to enjoy it. And you're going to like it. All right? No choice! Deal with it or leave me! I love you. Sorry, that was to my girlfriend. Chat. Or not chat. Audience! We're not streaming. Like, I don't think anyone genuinely thinks less of you. Well, I don't even... I don't think people genuinely, like, hate you for it. But I think people definitely, like, think it's a weird, odd little thing. Especially given all of the narrative surrounding it, it just adds to it. It's just a little domino there. I think that's all. It's a pretty insignificant thing, given everything, but it's definitely a domino. Also, like for a lot of men, it's just like, it's not even in question usually. And maybe that makes me a misogynist, a sexist misogynist. If so, then I guess I am, all right? You can tell it to my beautiful girlfriend who I adore. Okay, tell that to her that I'm a misogynist.
Taking your wife's last name.
He's taken her last name.
Hey, you said you were never going to bring up Sam Hyde again. You fucking liar. Now he's back. He's going to do it to... I just broke my chair. Now he's going to bother you again. Are you fucking stupid?
I think some of these people think I'm trying to push a woke agenda or some shit.
You are.
But I don't give a fuck what anyone does with their own last names.
Good.
This is what I chose to do because I like her last name better.
That's it? That's all you're going to give me?
When my rancid boxing coach and his wife...
Rancid boxing coach is wild.
Wife decided to go on the H3 podcast as...
You should have went further with it. You have to learn how to get back on this playing field if you want to get back in the mud. You have to say, my rancid boxing coach and his bitch wife. I don't think that about Kate. She seems like a lovely woman, and she has a powerful story, to be clear.
Let me be clear.
But if he wants to get back in the mud, he better use the language.
When my rancid boxing coach and his wife decided to go on the H3 podcast as like this mutual exchange of talking shit about Anissa and I in exchange for $5,000.
That's not what happened.
That was sort of under the premise that I owed
He's such a
them
fucking
some sort of
liar.
bonus money. This fucking loser with the beard got paid $32,000 for training an influencer to box, and she got paid $9,000 to film some of it. They conveniently never talked to either one of us about it.
You confronted about that? You asked them, or you didn't want to
I just let it be.
Because I'm the same.
They conveniently don't have any text messages or emails or contracts that have anything to do with bonus money because
I'm sure
that
they'll prove it.
conversation didn't happen.
I'm sure they'll prove it, and if they have, put it on screen. Because I saw Ethan continue to talk about it on Instagram. I didn't look into the context because I didn't know Ian was going to be accusing these people of fraud. But I guess that's what we're doing now. But I'm going to be real, and I'm going to just let you know where my bias is. I don't trust a single thing this fucker says about money after Creator Clash 2 and 3 and 1. Fuck it, throw the first one in there. I don't trust a goddamn thing this guy says. He's a fucking liar, especially when it comes to money. And that's been fucking proven beyond a shadow of a doubt. Watch my last 2 videos about it. Trust and believe. And more about it's going to be on Meet the Jamha's Money Shot Jamha Hole.
How is it that we put on this great event? We raised $1.3 million for charity, and he promised us a bonus. And then right after the event, he just kind of pretend like he's too busy to check in with us.
Too busy to check in with you? I don't need to fucking check in with you. You're not my parents. What the fuck are you talking about? You weren't promised a bonus. I was doing my own shit. Why the fuck would I want to spend my time with you? If this imaginary bonus was promised to you, that should give you a lot of confidence to at least say, bonus?
No, you can. But I mean, I can understand why he would feel uncomfortable doing that. Do you feel comfortable bringing up the fucking cup and be like, oh, spare change? I'm in my white monster era. My N-words.
Surely it makes sense to at least inquire if it was promised to you, right? Because I'd been consistently paying you day after day for all the work you were doing. But there was no bonus because you're fucking lying. There's so many other truthful things that they could have focused on the podcast that would have made me look like a bitch to a certain, sector of the internet. One of those things being me crying after a tough sparring.
Yes!
Like, that's truthful.
Did you say he cried?
We had to have a meeting.
So after that, he was crying at the.
Are you making fun of an Asian woman? Are you making fun of a minority?
It's okay to cry, but it's not okay for him to cry. Now, to the crew.
No, it's not okay for you to cry. Or anybody to cry. In the boxing gym? When you're trying to be a professional boxer? Like you had in your fucking bio? Yeah. It's kind of a bitch move to cry. You fucking pussy.
The H3 podcast, I have something important to say. I think you are all pieces of shit. All right, everyone, that is going to do it for this episode of
Hey, keep that energy up. You're a piece of shit too. Yeah, this video was absolute dog shit. The stoic man. Can we get a definition of stoicism on screen, chat? Was this video stoic to you? I don't think he was very stoic in this video. He made himself look like a much bigger bitch. I don't know who he thinks he's winning. I don't know who he thinks he's fooling. Clearly 15,000 people total. This is just really sad, and it's getting worse. I personally do not feel bad anymore. I don't have any energy left in me to feel bad for this man. I'm also a little disappointed. I wanted to be in this, but you know what? We all can't be winners. Shout out to the Kino Casino, Sensitive Society, Pegasus, and WestJet especially, my brother. They deserve the love. I think this video was just an advertisement for the casino and WestJet and all them. So yeah, that's crazy. Anyways, thank you. We're going to look at some of his stream clips maybe in the Meet the Jamha's video. Thanks for watching this video. Be sure to smash like, subscribe, and donate to Patreon. Put the patrons on screen. Editor, if I don't send you this with the footage, I'll send you a screenshot. We don't have channel members on the second channel yet. But thank my main channel members. Stay tuned on the main channel. Main channel videos coming soon. And subscribe to this channel as well. Love y'all. Be safe. Yeah, this video's fucking suck.